Bora continuar aqui então. Eita.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
O que eu tinha que fazer aqui mesmo? Acesso concedido, tá? Mas eu não lembro o que eu tenho que fazer. Um vigilante vai precisar de sua ajuda para ele está procurando peças para reprogramar seus mechas de combate antigo. Ah, tá. Tá, preciso pegar as peças. Né? Vou ficar roubando aqui na cara dura, né?
Relay station. But Marshal,
E aí, filho?
what in the name of the Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival.
Marshal, you're acting as though...
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless... I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. You see, Woodrow, why, at this rate...
That's what scared...
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. Ah, that's where you're in luck. Thanks to our resident uranium scientist, no one needs to die. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of it. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype uranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell you, Woodrow?
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. Should they go berserk, we may well be turned...
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his
Montelli?
There's a good fellow. Please.
Unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend. Look, you'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently. Right around the time the quartermech completed a routine You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. Fair's fair. Better to pay now than lose my... Delphinia's lab would be the place to search.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay. Delphinia... Anyway, best of luck.
Ambient, Zurich. State your business. All wit...
Sorry.
Lull detected. Conversational status on current...
I see. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the...
Initiate...
Enquanto é isso.
This is protected and sanctioned wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging.
Nada aqui. Que eu acho que é os alojamentos, né? Carai.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Agora que eu vi aquilo ali.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure? Amplifier request? The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to... If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Serenium corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment. Oh, the Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong. Hazel should get you sorted. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her. You want to see the court? She'll only be able to sell you our certain.
Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
Outsider.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell. This unit dutifully acknowledges your presence.
Acho que eu não posso entrar aqui, né?
First the attack, then there's Iranian. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Acho que eu devia ter salvo, né? Várias granadinhas. Como é que se equipa granada mesmo? Ah, de choque.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack.
Outsider?
Yes. Let's have another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing normally I'd say to ask. Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. Oh, glad? What would you like to know? Zeranium is a crystal. Zeranium is found in a refined zeranium. However, it's also highly unstable and must. Zeranium in its second in this gaseous state. Zeranium is the concentration of the. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Total avoidance is best. But try to get out of the zeranium is. Come to think of it, our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects. Though she what?
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overloading analysis indicating atypically aggressive.
Não é aqui, né?
Trouble ahead.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Mas como que ela me viu? Será que tem chance?
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stuff? Now what is it you want?
Calma, filha.
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, assist me and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. Now tell me, are you familiar with zeranium gas? One and the same. That building, I could speak at length about zeraniums. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from zeranium's work quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding it. Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. Merely activate the device once it's inside a zeranium cloud. Try to avoid any fields of dense zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that ideally the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas, well, of course, obviously. If you suffer prolonged exposure, I believe that covers all the necessary. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new support.
Que instrumento não me deu?
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
Não sei se eu entendi. O que ela me deu?
My little minion. I trust you've made progress and you... What did I tell you? Perfectly safe, should you suffer from any lingerings. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exact. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. I require a component called a catalytic. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Catalytic amplifiers are unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack, no doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium point. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Failing that, be prepared. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damp... Well...
Aqui a lábia vai resolver.
If you need something, kindly make it quick. Please understand, the original staff of this... Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap?
Oh boy.
I can't. I won't. That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to... All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated? One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times, not a chance. BC?
Lábia resolve tudo.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, with this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than... Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me, just doing my part for the...
Durante um tempão, na real. Tá, o que eu tenho que fazer mesmo? Telhado. Nice.
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
Mas agora eu posso entrar aqui, né? O que eu entraria aqui? Não sei. Mas entrei. Sim, senhor. Será que eu consigo? Consegui. Boa. Porra.
Welcome. Glad to have you back. All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work. While he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. The roof! In retrospect, the problem is I'll have that tinkered on shortly. And you're welcome to keep the automech parts, of course.
Acho que aqui tá resolvido então, né? Vou entregar as peças para esse cara aqui.
Vacuous cacophony sets my... Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing... Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down to we cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able the Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot... Good. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your... Even if you succeed, it's only a map. Farewell. endless.
Entendi.
Yet you have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Nobody needs go anywhere. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it. When I look outside, I have the... Despite that vacuous nonsense blaring from our lap... I don't know. Look, I have a brighter future in mind for Westport. One, well...
Mas eu não quero fazer isso. Não quero que eles saiam daqui. Eu não vou fazer isso.
Almost missed the routine, sir.
Sabe, subversivos. Ah, tá, eu consegui. O que é esse aqui? Em busca da propaganda. Não tô muito afim de fazer isso não. Acho que eu vou fazer esse aqui e esse aqui. Consegui passar pela ponte, quebrando tudo. Hã? Tá bom. Tem aqui. Dá pra passar por baixo então. Acho que não, né?
The bridge is ours, and with nariest thanks for your contributions to this great and honorable endeavor. For as long as we hold the bridge...
Hold the line. As coisas flutuando lá.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the law.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Relaxa, filho.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kind. Though you're most welcome to my old protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from the commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has got. He claims his actions are in the name of the sun. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. I was to meet my. Once I stopped shaking.
Parada de emergência. Dourado.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators. Sovereign provides, system abides.
We've got company, Commander. Unfriendly.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency.
Se ele tá me vendo aqui. Acho que não. Se vira não. O cara lá do outro lado. Ele não sai daí.
Never more content. Never more content.
Nossa senhora.
Inquest complete.
Must be the wind. E aí, galera? Calma aí que eu vou salvar vocês.
Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change. Wait, who are you?
We're not protectorate. We're your ticket out.
Esculape? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. That wasn't meant to be pointed.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only thanks. Can't take all the quick though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent. Please don't think me ungrateful.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark...
What are you
not blowing yourself up?
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's... Please. If you can help me sabotage the transport, then...
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? All right. No point in remaining here then, is there? One last request. Don't damage the transport. Anyway.
I know what Audra said, but... what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? She was ready to fulminate herself before we talked her out of it. I'm just saying, that Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill. If we do nothing. I've spent 10 years on the sidelines, watching people suffer, not being able to do a thing about it. We could do something here. So shouldn't we?
Bora.
Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can... Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear...
Moving the shadows. Não vai matar. Agora foi. Tem que ir lá longe agora. Isso é uma estação de energia. Tem uma galerinha aqui. Caraca. Nossa senhora. Mais um. Onde? Sentindo o perigo e o caos aqui.
What's that noise? Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's two we owe you now. Of course.
You've saved me twice now. If there's... It's not...
Serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months. The Vox relay station is no longer safe. Even the most loyal subjects assume she is simply being overly cautious by increasing security beyond the standards required by regulations.
Acabou.
To be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
Dano de fogo. Como é que se liga a lanterna? Sim. Investiga a caverna. É. Entendi. Aqui? Não pode ser, tem que ser aqui. Entendi. Na real eu tô no lugar errado. Pô, mas é foda, os caras fazem um design horroroso. Ai. Tudo indicava que era ali. Isso, posso ver na minha frente. Eita.
Looks like a fight.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Vamos entrar. Tá.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Tem um cuspidor aqui em cima.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Keep your arts here, all right? Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarch sees her appetite when they're on the verge of going. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? I'm just happy my acquaintance with these creatures. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. All right. Look alive, Commander.
Tá porra. Tá muita desgraça. Toma. Cadê tudo, desgraça?
We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm.
Carai, coisa feia.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would you?
Ela tava aqui? Onde que ela tá? Ela saiu dali de cima, né? Tô batendo. Cocô.
This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet. We pulled a good harvest. Doc Tinsley. But if we could hunt for the other beast before bringing this specimen back to... Auntie's choice in the Protectorate got a difference. Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? I would have continued serving on the front my command when I look. I knew dismiss. Easy. Anyhow, I would rather return.
Sai fora daqui. Onde que é mesmo? Ah, tem que ir aqui nos caranguejos, né? Nunca tem armadura. Não é verdade isso, né? aqui, né? Esse passarinho aqui. Tipo um macaco. Ah, mentira. Acredito, cara. Vi alguma coisa aqui. Essa merda aqui. De novo? Nossa senhora. Que doideira, irmão. Que doideira. Tá de uma altura de nada já vai pro saco. Meu Deus, tô com medo agora. Parece que eu fui pro saco de novo. Vou até salvar essa porra. Não pega fogo não. Eu gostei dessa 12. Vou morrer, né? Se eu cair aqui. Gastei todas as granadas.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think,
Meu Deus.
don't bode well for those scientists. Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Let's not end up with generators back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Peguei minha munição de 12. Recuperar minha vida. E é agora. Meu Deus. Caralho, tem uma galera. Nossa senhora.
Getting up without help, Commander!
Tá preso. Porra, me bateu. Ah, não tem como. Ah, mano do céu. Foda-se. Meu Deus.
That phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Isso é bom. Esse aqui é melhor. Tá bom, consegui. Agora aqui.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Protector folks resent us liberating them.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials.
I'm gonna assume crabble butter's especially smooth. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor, and the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
Acho que o do Raptidon.
Crafting with the matriarch feels right. The enhanced soldier division was designed with Raptidons, and if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a score now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the...
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander. Without your help, I don't know what I've...
Boa.
can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. I got a good feeling about this partnership. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. I appreciate.
Companheiros, deixa eu ver. Ficou massa. Preciso comprar munição. Essa receita eu já tem. Sim. Para o resto deles. Esse tem uma mira holográfica.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day? The ante, like they say. Welcome. See anything you like?
Tchau, otário. E é isso. Pô, tem bastante coisa. Bem massa.